Alright guys, so I'm going to start answering the questions that you guys left. I said I was going to give everybody a shout out. I'm not going to do any fancy, pictures or anything in this video, but if you guys want to know who asked me questions and stuff, I will put their name right here. So whoever questions that I'm going to be asking, while I'm answering their questions, their name would be right here. So if you guys want to know who they are, there will be annotations on all of these names, so you guys can click on and go to their channel, and I will leave all of their links down in the description for you guys. And also, if you want me to make another Q&A, Q&A part 2, go ahead and go down in the comments and ask some more questions. If you ask questions already, go ahead and ask more, but just don't make them personal, and leave up to 3 questions. So yeah, go ahead and ask more questions, or if you didn't get a chance to make it in this video, go ahead and make it in the next Q&A. I don't know when the next Q&A will be, but I want to start doing more Q&As for you guys, so go ahead and leave more questions down in the comments. So let's go ahead and get started. So this first question comes from the Shape H31. What's up, dude? Thanks for asking questions. So he asks, question 1, in order, which channel do you think was better? Classic Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, and Disney. In order, I would have to say Cartoon Network was the first one, and I don't know why my hand's shaking. Cartoon Network would have to be the first one, but Nickelodeon and Disney, I have mixed feelings about both of those, because Disney holds a special place in my heart with their cartoons, and Nickelodeon, really, they put out a lot of good cartoon shows, but they had a lot of live action shows as well. But yeah, it would probably be Cartoon Network first, Nickelodeon second, and Disney last. But Disney holds a special place in my heart with their cartoon shows. Question 2. What's a show that you haven't seen but have the most interest in seeing? Okay, I'm shaking. I'm going to go ahead and put this right here. Alright, I'm sorry, got off topic. Question 2. What's a show that you haven't seen but have the most interest in seeing? I haven't seen Avatar: The Last Airbender. I know a lot of people say, Jay, you have to watch this. This is the best Nickelodeon show of all time. I have never seen it. At that time, I would say 13 till I was about 15. I completely stopped watching cartoons. I thought I was too old. I was a teenager. I was too old for it. But yeah, Avatar: The Last Airbender is one that I have not seen, but I do have interest in seeing. Question 3. What's your fondest memory of either big animation channel from your childhood? What? I really don't understand this question. I'm thinking you're probably asking what's my fondest memory with a animation channel from your childhood. Probably just all of them. Watching all of the channels that had cartoons on them. Because, me and my brother, we watched a lot of cartoons growing up, and my best memory is basically just watching cartoons with my brother. So yeah. Next question comes from Jonas. I believe that's how you say your name. If I mess up anybody's name in this video, I apologize, but that's, I don't know what else to say, but as I said, your name would be right here. First question, what is your favorite Pixar movie? I have a lot of favorite Pixar movies. Almost all of them are my favorites. You have Incredibles, Monsters, Inc., Toy Story. My favorite, it's hard. I would have to say Monsters, Inc. If not Monsters, Inc., then Toy Story. Definitely. What's your favorite Nicktoon, both current and old? Old, Hey Arnold. Current, if Ninja Turtles counts as a Nicktoon, I would have to say Ninja Turtles. If it doesn't count, then Harvey Beaks, if it is a Nicktoon. Do they still call them Nicktoons if they're new? I don't know, I guess, I never really thought about it, but it would be Hey Arnold and Harvey Beaks, because Nickelodeon really doesn't have any good cartoon shows on their channel, currently in 2015. Are you looking forward to Pixar's Inside Out and The Good Dinosaur? I don't know what The Good Dinosaur is. I didn't even know they're making a movie called The Good Dinosaur. I would have to look that up, but I don't know anything about that. Pixar's Inside Out, I've watched trailers, and I watched, the actors talk about the characters they're going to be playing, and that was my dog. I'm looking forward to Pixar's Inside Out because it is a good, unique concept to a animated movie. So I'm looking forward to the Pixar's Inside Out. The Good Dinosaur, as I said, I don't know what that is. But yeah. Next question comes from Jay's Blurays. Another great person, another great YouTuber. Definitely check out his channel if you guys like DVD reviews and stuff like that. And Blurays, it's in his name. Go ahead and check out his channel. He asked, what store do you like to shop for movies at? I don't really have a favorite store to shop movies at. Well, my secret spot, I like to call it my secret spot because I really don't want to give out the name. But I shop there a lot for DVDs. But lately, they haven't had anything. I think I bought out all of their cartoon-related DVDs. But they really don't have anything no more. It's like they haven't got any new stock in. But, that kind of is not my favorite place to go anymore. But store-wise, I would have to say Target and Walmart for new DVDs. For used, there's a lot of places I go to. I really don't show them, because it's quite hard. But flea markets, pawn shops, Goodwills, Salvation Armies, if you have one of those around you. I don't. But those are good places to get used movies. But with thrift stores and flea markets, you really don't know if they're gonna work. Because they really don't take the procedure of, cleaning the DVD and testing it. But you basically take a chance. That's why if I go to a flea market, I try to get a DVD for like $1, because if you pay for a DVD that's $1 and it's broken, you only paid $1 for it. At least you got a DVD case. But my favorite place to get new movies is Target. My favorite place to get used movies is my secret spot or like pawn shops. Second question, if you were given $1,000 Amazon gift card right now, what things would you buy? I would buy season sets of shows that I want, and I would buy rare DVDs, animated DVDs like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends Season 2. That's quite expensive, and I don't got the money for it. I would buy the Billy and Mandy DVD too, because I think that one's rare and it's quite expensive. So I would buy basically DVDs, and I would save a little bit of it and give the rest to my mom to spend, because she liked going on Amazon and buying things. So I would probably half it with my mom, basically. Question 3, if you had to choose a favorite decade of animation, like 80s, 90s, 2000s, or current, which would you pick and why? My favorite decade of animation would have to be 2000s, because that was my era. I was born in 97, so I grew up with the 2000s, and yeah, I knew 90s cartoons from reruns, and I'm the youngest out of 4 kids, so my older brothers and my sister, they showed me old cartoon shows, which I got into. But my favorite would have to be the 2000s, and it is my era of cartoons. So yeah. Next person is Shiny Pokemon 48. Question 1, would you rather have a small would you rather have a small but wide house or a big and thin house? I completely thought you said something else. It depends on how big the rooms are. If the rooms are big in a small and wide house, I would take that one. If the rooms are big in a thin and tall house, it depends on how big the rooms are. Basically, weird question, but hey. Would you sell your channel when you are about to die from old age? Sorry if it hurts you. U0001. I think you're trying to put a emoji, but on the laptop it comes off as a whole bunch of random numbers and letters. I don't think I would sell my channel due to old age, because I would want my subscribers to enjoy the person. And I feel like if I am selling the channel, I feel like people are just going to think that, I'm just selling it to get money. But if I'm about to die, I wouldn't need the money. So I would pass it down to somebody that people are going to enjoy. I wouldn't sell it. So yeah, that was 2 questions. Shiny Pokemon 48. You asked some weird questions, but I said ask anything. Next person, Sam KTV. What editing software do you use? I used Windows Movie Maker. It's free, and I don't have the money to pay for really expensive editing software like Final Cut Pro. Yeah, I would like to have that editing software, but I don't have the money for it. And for me, it's not about the editing. Yeah, it is if you're trying to go professional on YouTube and earn a lot of money. Yeah, you need expensive editing software. But if you're just making it for a hobby, just be you, and you will grow and make friends. That is what I like to do. This is a hobby, and I just like to make friends and make videos through YouTube. So I really don't need expensive editing software. Would I like it? Yeah. Do I need it? Nah, not really. So yeah. Second question: what is your favorite Cartoon Network show? I have 2 favorites that I can't really pick from. It is Ben 10, because Ben 10, when I was growing up, I was probably about 10, 11 at the time. I couldn't tell you, but I remember having a Ben 10 birthday party, and I had a lot of toys. I had a lot of Ben 10 merchandise, basically. And I was really big into Ben 10, and I still am into Ben 10, but I kind of lost, that. I was a big fan, basically. Whenever they started coming out with all this other stuff, I just stepped away and didn't really enjoy Ben 10 afterwards. But Ben 10 or Kids Next Door would have to be one of my favorite Cartoon Network shows. A lot of people say Ed and Eddie, and Ed and Eddie, yes, it is a great show, but it's not one of my favorites. It would either be Ben 10 or Codename Kids Next Door. Next question is from Joe B Reactions. He asks, do you think Sonic Boom will get a second season? Now, I could see by your channel profile picture that you're a big Sonic Boom fan. I don't even have to go to your channel to see that you're a Sonic Boom fan. And listen out, I don't like Sonic Boom, and I don't want you to hate me, but I don't like Sonic Boom. It's just not my it's not my cup of tea, basically. But I don't think it will get a second channel, not because it's not a good show, or not because I hate it, but it's because Cartoon Network put it on at so early in the morning, where kids are either asleep or getting ready for school, or I think it comes on Saturdays at like 6 in the morning. Nobody in their right mind is going to put a new show at 6 in the morning. It's like Cartoon Network is setting up just for Sonic Boom to fail. It's the exact same thing with Transformers Robots in Disguise. They come on so early in the morning that it's not going to get the ratings, and I feel as if Cartoon Network thinks, it's not going to get the ratings, let's go ahead and put it on at this time, and it will fail, and we can just move on. It feels that that's what Cartoon Network is doing. They're setting up these shows to fail, which is stupid. So I don't think it's going to get a second season because of Cartoon Network not putting it on in the afternoon. Not because I don't like it, but I think it's because of the ratings and because of Cartoon Network. So I don't think it's getting a second season, dude. But you know, I could be proven wrong, and it could get a second season. But if you like it, you just gotta stay with it, stay with your fan base, and hopefully, you know, it gets a second season, because I could tell that you enjoy it, but I don't think it will because of Cartoon Network's ratings. Last question comes from Cartoon Swim. Do you like anime, and if so, which ones? I do like anime, but I'm not a real big fan of anime. I like Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, Hamtaro, and I was getting into Dead Man Wonderland before they took it off of Adult Swim, but I never really got around to finishing it. So I do like anime, but I'm not a really big anime fan. Second question, what do you think are the best animated films of all time? It's hard to pick. You know, you got Toy Story, you got Lion King, Incredibles, basically any Pixar movies are some great animated films. You got the old Disney films, you know, Dumbo, Tarzan, just a lot of great animated films. I can't really say what's the best one, but there's a lot of great ones. Are there any adult cartoons you like? Yes, even if I don't talk about adult cartoons, I still enjoy adult cartoons. My favorites are, this is in order: South Park, Futurama, Bob's Burgers, and Simpsons. I don't know if Simpsons is a adult cartoon, but if it is, I do enjoy that. So those are my 4 favorite adult cartoons: are South Park, Futurama, and Bob's Burgers, and Simpsons. I do enjoy some adult cartoons. And those are all the questions, guys. So I will be making a Q&A part 2, so go ahead and ask more questions. If you guys already left questions, you can still ask questions. And if you guys want to make it in the next Q&A, go ahead and ask some more questions down in the comments, or Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, and I will definitely answer them. And that is it, guys. So go ahead and check out everybody's channels, and like this video, I guess. Bye.